Recently, the MoCCA Arts Fest was held at the 69th Regiment Armory in Manhattan. The MoCCA Fest is an annual event held by the Society of Illustrators and focuses primarily on comic book art. You also got the opportunity to look at original artwork by some very influential artists at the MoCCA Gallery. Peanuts character Charlie Brown even made a special appearance. MoCCA Fest also included informative panels, including one featuring artist Art Spiegelman. During the festival, Spiegelman also made an appearance at his former high school, Art and Design. What is it like coming to MoCCA Fest and seeing all those fans and people who of all ages so into comic art and having such a respect and appreciation for it?
Well, you know, it's like one of those, it's two things. On the one hand, who knew that I'd be so efficient at a pipe dream of mine in the 70s? I was talking to my fellow cartoonist friend and editor of Arcade magazine about making a regular comics magazine that would be not as taboo, let's say, so that it couldn't get distributed, but that could make a Faustian deal with the culture. The Faustian deal is if we actually can become part of the cultural system, then instead of comics disappearing because they were now no longer a mass medium, they were just a kind of genre thing for superhero fans and whatever. The Faustian deal was we'd be able to get the support of universities, libraries, bookstores, and museums, and have a cultural base like poets have, where they don't have to like get $1 million a poem in order to keep it all happening, but there's a cultural apparatus to support it. And it's a Faustian deal because one of the powerhouse things about comics is how illegitimate they were. It made it like a true people's culture rather than that kind of ivory towered one, and that's the danger of losing the vitality. But one figures that if you can keep comics going and keep them alive, then there are cartoonists who can say, screw you, high culture, because there'll be a comic to say it in. Anyway, that was the deal, and it's amazing how much of that has really come to pass from being a pipe dream in the early 70s.
So what is this experience like, and what does it tell you about the fans in general and the support that you're getting?
Well, you know, this room, everyone in this room has a passion and an enthusiasm for cartooning. Now, it might not all be the kind of cartooning that, you know, I'm particularly fond of, but a hell of a lot of it is. And I don't know, I think this just represents a new generation of cartoonists and appreciators of cartooning that didn't exist 20 or 30 years ago. I mean, these are like people who are just incredibly passionate about the art of cartooning. I mean, probably more so than ever in the, you know, the history of the medium.
Well, I've been part here of the Comic Defense Fund, and I think these people are really, really important. People don't understand how they're losing their freedoms right and left, you know, and it's amazing. It's just you're in a very complacent generation that the authorities can just take your rights away, and you know the bureaucracy always has a tendency to get more controlling and more controlling. If there's not a course of resistance against, you know, one side of your culture is going to walk on the other side. You know? And this comic book convention, this convention here, is a good indication of young people that can think. I'm proud to be part of it.
It didn't stop with the Keith Commission, it's still going. Right?
Yeah, right. Exactly right.